the Mislu Television Network. From Independence Stadium in Shreveport, Louisiana, welcome to the 1983 Independence Bowl, featuring the Air Force Academy Falcons and the Rebels of the University of Mississippi. The announcers for this program are provided by Mislu and ESPN, subject to the approval of the Independence Bowl. Here's the kickoff. Mateos, 3 yards deep in the end zone, and they'll not run it out. Air Force had a choice to go with which uniforms they chose. They're blue. Here's the left tackle, Eric Denmark, getting a start tonight. The left guard is Bobby Clark. The center, Wayne Pierce. Right guard, John Allen, and the right tackle is Greg Walker. We'll give you the backs and the receivers as they break out of the formation. Kelly Powell gets the start tonight. And it's Buford McGee who gets the game's first handoff, 4-yard gain to the 24-yard line. Here's the rest of the Ole Miss backs and receivers. Jamie Holder, a flanker, number 87. The tight end is Michael Smith. Quarterback Kelly Powell, who started since mid-year. Arthur Humphrey, the fullback. Buford McGee, the tailback. And Timmy Moffitt will be the flanker for the split end. 2nd down and 6 for Ole Miss. Buford McGee for a couple of yards, straight ahead. Kelly Powell, a senior, 6'2", 204 pounds. He is 6-1 as a starting quarterback. Buford McGee for a first down and more. And almost broke it for the distance, out near midfield. Excellent defensive play by the Air Force. Chris Funk coming out wide to the right side is Timmy Moffitt. Big play man, high formation, wide side of the field is to the right. The toss to Buford McGee, trying to go wide, and quick reaction by the left side linebacker, Carl Jedinay. Holder goes out wide to the right side. 3rd down and 10. And Powell back to throw. Excellent play by Air Force on the coverage, and a fine play by Chris Funk, the left tackle. Not much of a rush by Air Force, and a short kick. Takes an Ole Miss roll and goes dead inside the 10-yard line. We have 12:15 remaining, first quarter. Air Force's first offensive possession. Marty Louthan to the 20 and taken out of bounds after a fine pickup of 14 yards, ridden out of bounds. First down, Air Force from their own 24-yard line. Wide side of the field is to the left. On the counter, Mike Brown, the left halfback, tackled by Dwayne Nesmith. He draws Lee Davis, the right side quarterback, out of the wishbone, obviously, for the Air Force Falcons, making their second bowl appearance in as many years. Marty Louthan on the option to the 35-yard line, close to a first down.
Defensive lineman.
First down, Air Force, their own 35-yard line. Louthan back to throw and making the connection inside Ole Miss territory to Jerry Rose, the tight end. They now have it at Ole Miss's 43. First down. Kirshner inside the 40. 2nd down, Air Force. Louthan on the option, and a fine play by Mike Brown, the left halfback, tackled by Eric Truitt, but Marty Louthan, number 11 for Air Force. Mike Kirby, the wide receiver, to the left side. Inside handoff to John Kirshner and Andre Townsend, the right tackle. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 6. 9:11 remaining. First quarter. There's no score in the game. Excellent play by Ole Miss's Freddie Nunn, the right defensive end. As Kirby goes out wide to the left side.
This doesn't bother the Air Force. They just play their normal offense as the rain starts again.
Quarterback draw, Marty Louthan, and it doesn't work. Ran into his own man. It'll be a 44-yard kick. Keep in mind, with Greg Zollinger holding, do not eliminate fakes, but not in this kind of weather, I would imagine. The kick is on its way, and it is good. So Air Force draws first blood at the 8th annual Independence Bowl football game, and they take a 3-0 lead. Three to nothing Air Force here in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's very key, Bud. They wanted to control the clock.
And Ole Miss wants the ball.
Yeah. Davis at the 1, slips momentarily and goes straight up midfield. Got a seam. Good return across the 30-yard line. Air Force, Charlie Heath, Chris Funk, Larry Nicholas, and John Ziegler across the front. As we get a look at Kelly Powell, the quarterback for Ole Miss. Arthur Humphrey across the 35.
Oh, so far, thank you.
John Pavlik. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3. Buford McGee is dropped for a loss, and an excellent play by John Ziegler. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for Ole Miss from their own 38-yard line. Twin receivers to the left side as Powell rolls left. Throws on the run, and he's got the connection in Air Force territory at the 47-yard line to Timmy Moffitt.
He's caught 35 balls this year, an average of 15.9 per reception.
Here's the draw to McGee. Excellent play by Buford McGee inside the 30-yard line and still on his feet inside the 25. What a tremendous individual effort.
But it was a marvelous individual effort.
First down play. Again, it's McGee to the 20-yard line for Ole Miss, 2nd and 6. From the 21. Humphrey. Nowhere. Twins to the left side. A 3rd down and 5 for Ole Miss. Powell looking into the end zone. It is intercepted. Ron Wilson with the interception. The intended receiver on the play. Blocking below the waist, the call against Air Force after the interception. Shreveport, Bill Parcells, the head coach of the Giants. From their own 9-yard line. Kirby out wide to the left. There's a penalty marker thrown. Perhaps a legal procedure could be the call against the Air Force. The legal procedure is the call. In the backfield of John Kirshner, Randy Jones, and Mike Brown behind quarterback Marty Louthan. 2nd down and 10. Excellent play by Ole Miss. Here's he went to 6'5", 240. Louthan rolling left in the end zone. Dangerous pass and an excellent grab at the 21-yard line and a first down to Mike Kirby.
Gives you some idea of his athletic skill.
17 yards in the pickup. Louthan still has it. Connection to the tight end, Jerry Rose. It's a 2nd and 4 play coming up for the Air Force Academy from their own 27-yard line. Inside handoff near the 30-yard line. Kirby goes out wide to the right side. 3rd down and a yard for Air Force. First down, Louthan and more across the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line. Sundquist still in there for Air Force at fullback. Here's the pitch to the tailback. Randy Jones taken out of bounds. Making their 2nd trip to a bowl game in as many years. They beat Vanderbilt last year in the Hall of Fame Bowl. Ole Miss hasn't been to a bowl game in 12 years. Louthan with room to the right. 50, 45 to the 41-yard line and a first down. First down, Air Force, 41-yard line of Ole Miss. Inside handoff to Jody Simmons. That's the end of the first quarter with the score, Air Force 3 and Ole Miss nothing. 2nd down, Louthan close to the 30-yard line. I believe he will have enough for a first down. First down, Air Force. Up inside handoff. Maybe a yard or two. And Louthan on the option, nowhere. Dropped for a loss. Boy, just look at that rain. Hanging there with us. Still going to be a very tough game. Louthan with a deep drop. Play goes for naught. Pass to Mike Brown and a quick reaction. Good scholarship. Barry Wilbert is back for Ole Miss. Kubiak angles it to the sideline, and it goes out of bounds inside the 15. It's Ole Miss back deep in their own territory at the 11-yard line. Kelly Powell, the senior quarterback, at 6'2", 204 pounds. Humphrey, the fullback. Dropped by Charlie Heath. Good work, Jeff Kubiak, in the classroom as well as on the field. 2nd down and 7, Ole Miss. Humphrey to the 15.
See the
out of the I formation. And the toss to Buford McGee. Stopped short of a first down. 5 ball games. He'll need a big one here to get Ole Miss out of a jam. And hits it well. Drives Kirby back. A super punt. Kirby at the 31. 40, 45, 50, 40. 35 down inside the 35-yard line. Tackled by Stephen Cunningham.
And you get the kind of return, 15 net yards.
They say that the weather like this is good for ducks, right? There he is. Big play up inside, Mike Brown. A 5-man front for Ole Miss, second down. First down play there. Air Force leads it by the score of 3-0. We have 9:18 remaining, second period. You can hear the weather and see it as well. Matthew Lovelady making the stop up. Louthan 3 of 3 throwing the ball in spite of this rain. Louthan is dropped immediately on the option by Matthew Lovelady. Louthan on the option, pass is blocked at the line of scrimmage from 39 yards away. He is 3 for 3 this year from this distance. Looks good. There it is.
Being a straight-ahead kicker is a great advantage on this kind of a field. The sidewinders slip as they go forward.
No question about it. So Air Force tacks another field goal on the board, and they take a 6-0 lead with 7:39 remaining. All these umbrellas, great color. Up to one of the up men at the 15-yard line, Andre Rogers, as he takes it across the 25-yard line. Last drive by Air Force, 12 yards, 6 plays, and a 39-yard field goal the result, along with a 44-yard field goal earlier. Buford McGee.
McGee is a very strong ball carrier. He had nothing on the last play and made a few yards anyway.
8-5. Here's McGee again, trying to twist and turn his way for a couple of yards. It's 3rd and 3. Ole Miss at their own 36-yard line. Cunningham in motion. Pass is intercepted by Air Force inside the 50-yard line.
Peterson, very, very good play. Interception made nicely.
Line of scrimmage, 48-yard line of Ole Miss. Air Force leading at 6-0. Kirshner inside the 45-yard line. Second down and 6, Air Force, 44-yard line of Ole Miss. Looked like a loose ball, and it is Ole Miss that's come up with it in the person of Mike Fitzsimmons.
And Ole Miss has the ball.
Moffitt comes out wide to the left side, along with Jamie Holder. There's an opportunity for Ole Miss to get back in it. Buford McGee across the 45-yard line. Ball came loose, but that was after the whistle at McGee. Go ahead.
Excuse me, already twice in this game.
McGee already 12 carries, 67 yards. Here's McGee. Managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After running past Huggins, he then was down.
Third down and 6. Holder in motion. Foul looking to put it up. Sliding catch by Holder inside the 50-yard line.
Okay, Mike Fitzsimmons.
First down, Ole Miss. Cunningham in motion. Howell looking for Cunningham, and he makes the reception inside the 40-yard line. He's switched jerseys. He's now wearing number 81. He's now come in as a tight end. McGee in motion. Second down. And there's a penalty marker on the play. Illegal motion is the call against Ole Miss. Judges James Ole Miss at the 43-yard line. McGee is not going to go anywhere. Quick reaction by Tom Huggins. Steve Kelly in the ball game for Air Force on defense. Third down and 11. Ole Miss. Powell, deep drop. Excellent pass and a good connection to Timmy Moffitt. A very hard pass to throw. 6-0 Air Force. Ole Miss threatening. This is their deepest penetration. Inside handoff to Humphrey. Arthur Humphrey, a tough runner, a junior, replaced by Michael Smith. Holder in motion. Second down and 7. Powell wants to throw it. Off the hands of Jamie Holder.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Good point. At the 29-yard line. Cunningham in motion. Powell with a deep drop. Throws to the end zone. Overthrown. Intended for Timmy Moffitt. Now Bill Smith, who has never kicked a field goal this year. In this neighborhood, this will be about a 46-yarder. He was 0 for 4 between 40 and 49 yards.
coming into this ball game. Moffitt to hold. The kick is away. It has the distance, but it is wide. Before halftime,
The unusual.
Louthan, not that way, no gain. Freddie Nunn. Tom Coleman with a play from the sidelines. Clock running, minute and 15 to go until the end of the half. Louthan, 35, 37-yard line. Freddie Nunn again is there. 59 seconds remaining until halftime. Louthan being chased by Freddie Nunn. The pitch at the last moment and a first down in the hands of Randy Jones. Barry Wilburn tracks him down from the Air Force 43-yard line. Inside handoff, maybe a yard or two. We come to almost 30 seconds to go before the end of the first half. Louthan still has it. Loose ball, and Ole Miss has got it. Thomas Hubbard, I believe.
Right.
First down, Ole Miss at the 42 of Air Force with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Powell looking to put it upstairs. Makes the reception inside the 30. That is Jamie Holder. There is Rogers, number 29. Powell, 5 of 9 with 2 interceptions for 61 yards.
Cover defense by the Air Force, only 3 men rushing.
Over the middle. McGee near the 20. Teven, a soccer-style kicker from 39 yards away. High snap. The kick is away, and Ole Miss is on the board just before halftime. Shishniak is the man in the end zone, and he'll down it right there. Just goes down on one knee, and the clock will run out. That is the end of the first half. At the 8th annual Independence Bowl football game here in Shreveport, Louisiana. The rain has been the story of the game and the field goal kicking of both teams.
And we'll be back with our halftime activities here at the Independence Bowl right after these messages.
6-3 Air Force. 3 field goals in the game. 2 by Sean Pavlich. And 1 by Tevens of Ole Miss. The kickoff goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. At Air Force operating, of course, out of that wishbone from the 20-yard line. A 5-man Ole Miss front. Louthan still has it. Gets 4 yards to the 24-yard line. Kirby this time goes to the left. 2nd down and 6 for Air Force from their own 24. Up inside, this is Kirshner across the 35. Split out to the left side. 3rd quarter of play at the Independence Bowl with 13:55 remaining. 3rd quarter. Louthan might have been beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. And a 6-3 Air Force lead. Howard David along with Bud Wilkinson and Steve Grad here in Shreveport. Louthan. Nowhere. Thomas Hubbard made sure. Kirby in the game, wide to the left side. The tight end, Jerry Rose, lined up on the right. Louthan with the pitch. Mike Brown near the 40-yard line. In a difficult night. Louthan on the pitch at the last moment to Jones. Looking for first down yardage. He'll be short. Barry Wilburn chased him down. And Hubbard. They're going for it on 4th down and a long 2. And it is Bart Weiss, the quarterback, who comes in for the one play, and he gets a first down. Bart Weiss, a sophomore. For Air Force, they have it first down at the Ole Miss 31-yard line. Nobody has crossed the goal line thus far tonight. It's a 6-3 Air Force lead, all field goals. Louthan, the pitch to Brown. He makes yardage when it seemed like he was going to be dropped for no gain.
Water splashed in his eyes.
Mike Kirby back in the game as Coleman goes out with a play from the sidelines. Louthan still has it again. The pitch at the 11th hour to Simmons. Simmons 20, 15, inside the 15, near the 13.
The water splashes in his eyes on the play prior to the last one.
First down and 10 for Air Force at the 13-yard line. Excellent recovery and a quick reaction by Ole Miss. 3rd quarter of play with 9:35 remaining and Air Force leading at 6-3. This is Mike Brown. Now he gets yardage when it looks like he's going nowhere. It's on the 12-yard line of Ole Miss. They go to the short side. Not much. We got to watch for him. Zollner to hold. The kick is away, and it is good.
Great job by the holder. The ball was low snap. He fumbled it, picked it up, got it on the tee with great timing.
So Air Force ups the count to 9-3 with 7:59 to play until the end of the third quarter. Yours truly, Howard David, along with Lee Corso. Good to be with you. Short kickoff. This will be Rogers. Lets it go through. Picked up by Davis at the 6. Davis 20, 25, and didn't have enough room to turn it upfield. Ole Miss is wearing red numeral jerseys. They changed in the locker room at halftime. Obviously, same numbers. First down, Ole Miss. A gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for Ole Miss from their own 30-yard line. Powell wants to go upstairs, throwing it on the run and connecting across the 35-yard line to Timmy Moffitt.
Yeah, look better than most.
1st and 10. Here's the draw to McGee. Picked up some yards, but an excellent play. 9-3 Air Force with 6:45 remaining third quarter. 2nd and 7 for Ole Miss Rebels. The option to McGee. Cut down at the 44-yard line. 3rd down and 4 for Ole Miss at the 44-yard line of the Rebels. Powell. Incomplete. 35 yards after a 50-yard punt by Smith. This is another good one. Sailing back deep. Kirby at the 5. Kirby to the 15. And down at the 19-yard line. Kirby comes out wide to the right side. Out from the quarterback. Straight handoff to Mike Brown. Across the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 8 Air Force, their own 22-yard line. Excellent play defensively by Dwight Bingham. Louthan looking for room, slips down at the 25-yard line, and will bring up a 4th down play. Eric Truitt. Good snap from center, and he shanked it. Air Force will give the ball to Ole Miss in great field position, not just good field position. Only 6,500 no-shows on a night like this. Tremendous tribute to the fans that have braved the weather. 1st and 10, Ole Miss, and Powell wants to go up top on 1st down, and he wants it all on one play. Almost a great reception by Timmy Moffitt. Extended himself. 2nd down and 10, Ole Miss, and Powell again from the 42-yard line. A reception to the 37, but to Jamie Holder. But Ole Miss had too many men on the field momentarily. They have to get 2 players off in a big hurry. 3rd down and 5. Ole Miss at the 36-yard line. There are penalty markers flying all over the place. 3rd down play, Ole Miss at the 41-yard line. The play fake by Powell. And the drop by Moffitt. He had it in his hands momentarily to Mike Kirby. Line of scrimmage, the 41-yard line, as he tries to angle it to the near sideline. He kicks it out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. Inside the 15, I believe, perhaps the 10-yard line. That's it. Everything revolves around the senior quarterback. 1st and 10 at his own 10-yard line. The pitch to Brown. A gain of maybe 2 yards, and that's about all as Lee Cole. We'll have another SEC team a week from tonight as the Tennessee Volunteers meet Maryland. 2nd down and 7 Air Force. First man through, I believe it was Kirshner. 3rd down and 5 Air Force from their own 15-yard line. Louthan on the keeper. 1st down and more to the 25-yard line. Matthew Lovelady. Oh, what a play. Oh, what a play. Tremendous play defensively by Bob Lakemore. 2nd down and 12, the Falcons at their own 24-yard line. Kirshner up inside to the 30-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter. Air Force leading it by the score of 9-3 here at the Independence Bowl in Shreveport, Louisiana. Air Force passing through the arm of Marty Louthan, only 5 of 6. Pitch to Randy Jones. Taken out of bounds across the 30-yard line by Jerry Stewart. Wilburn and Rogers are back. Great kick by Kubiak. This is Rogers at the 20. No place to go except down. 14:44 remaining in the ball game. 9-3 Air Force. Ole Miss has it on their own 17-yard line. Humphrey, the fullback, and there's a marker on the play. Illegal procedure is the call against the Rebels of Ole Miss. 4-2 in the Southeast Conference and a tough conference. First down and 15. This is Powell throwing it on the run, and it is overthrown.
Well, it's a challenge, but it's something that I've really looked forward to do.
Buford McGee on the draw gets across the 15, but Chris Funk was right there. Moffitt to the right side. Third down and 11, Ole Miss. Almost caught by Moffitt. Fourth down at the 16-yard line. A good snap from center. Kirby lets it roll dead and stops around the 42-yard line. First and 10. Air Force, their own 42-yard line. They lead it by 6. Mike Brown. Mike Brown down the sidelines. Mike Brown, 30. He could go all the way. Needs one more block. He won't get it, but he breaks it all the way to the 15-yard line. Chased down by Lee Davis.
43 yards on the play.
Now you know why he led the nation in yards per carry.
His average 5.3 yards a carry.
Played in the Holiday Bowl in 82. Or correction, they played in the Hall of Fame Bowl in 82, the Sugar Bowl in 1970. Straight ahead, Kirshner inside the 15-yard line. Correction, that is Ted Sundquist. Tackled by Barry Wilburn. Legendary coach Johnny Vaught did a heck of a job at Ole Miss. Louthan inside the 5 to the 4. You have to believe that Air Force will keep it on the ground inside the 5. Here's a whistle blown before the play, and then a tackle which will necessitate a penalty. Got an illegal procedure call against Air Force, and then a personal foul against Ole Miss, which first down and goal for Air Force at the 4-yard line. Louthan, maybe to the 3. Oh, Brewer played in a couple of bowl games in his day. I believe he played in 3. Second and goal at the 3-yard line. Inside to Kirshner. Short of the goal line, I believe. Within 5 seconds of expiring. 3. They get it off in time. Louthan on the keeper to the 1, and that's all. Going to be 4th and goal. Lee Cole made the stop.
This is confidence in your offensive team.
It sure is. They've got to get the surge off the ball. Quarterback sneak. Louthan, I don't think he made it. He did not make it. They stopped him inside the 1-yard line.
Quite honestly, I would have gone for the field goal.
Better be safe than sorry, huh? Straight ahead.
Nice job.
Second down. McGee, maybe a yard.
And you could see Powell check signals there.
Third down and about 8. Big play coming up for both sides. Powell in the end zone. And the connection across the 15 and a first down to Timmy Moffitt. Wide side of the field is to the left. Humphrey and McGee, the setbacks. The end around. And the option pass for a moment, looking to throw the ball, was Frank Porter. Kelly Powell looking to throw. And a great reception by Timmy Moffitt. Ken Austin was the man that threw that option pass. They changed his uniform number to wear number 15. Here's Buford McGee across the 40-yard line. Second and 2, Ole Miss, the draw to McGee. First down and more to the 40.
By
Jedené.
Jedené.
We'll take French at the end of this telecast. Arm was hit. Powell's was. Second and 10, Ole Miss. McGee juggled it momentarily, goes inside the 35 to the 34. Dean Brown is in at split end for Ole Miss, 3rd and 5 at the 34-yard line. Powell under a blitz. throwing a dangerous pass over the middle. It is incomplete. 4:48 remaining, fourth quarter. It's a fourth down play coming up for the Rebels from the 34-yard line of the Air Force. Powell looking to put it upstairs. Incomplete, and Air Force holds again.
And Air Force breathing.
Again, having weathered the storm on the ground, the storm in the sky has also stopped. 4:42 to play in the game. Louthan. Yard, and that's all. Second down and 9. Maybe a couple of yards. Randy Jones back in. Simmons goes out for the Air Force, and Louthan back to throw. And the reception inside the 45-yard line to Mike Kirby. Coleman back in place of Kirby at wide receiver for Air Force. Inside handoff to John Kirshner. Coleman wide left. Second down and 8 Air Force. Hurtling over the would-be tacklers is Mike Brown. Minute and 40 to go. It's 3rd and 5 play coming up for Air Force. Inside handoff, loose ball, and a recovery by Ole Miss. Eric Truitt comes up with the recovery on the 3rd down play.
Three wide receivers this time for Mississippi. First time they've been in the formation with 3 wideouts.
Powell back to throw. Did he make the reception? No. Did not have his feet inbound. Holder wide right. Powell with time and overthrew the intended receiver. Looking for pass interference, but they'll not. 3rd and 10.
They're all back fairly far. 3-man rush.
Powell with time. And the reception inside the 50-yard line to Ole Miss's, I believe it's Timmy Moffitt. Mishandle on the snap from center, and quickly falling on the ball was Kelly Powell, the quarterback.
Again, it looks like it's going to be only a 3-man rush with 8 men covering.
Powell, and making the reception and dropping the ball on his knees was Buford McGee. 3rd and 11, Ole Miss. Again, a 3-man rush. And one gets through, loose ball, but Ole Miss is recovered, I believe, but deep inside their territory, inside the 40-yard line.
3 fumbles by the Air Force, which is unusual for them. 2 interceptions by Ole Miss, but it's been a well-played football game, and both teams have moved the ball well.
4th down and 25 for Ole Miss. Throwing it up in the air, hoping to get a penalty or maybe a reception or whatever, and it is just batted down by Greg Zolliger.
And that, too, was a very smart play. Plays for a quarterback like Louthan. He's been a marvelous one for them. And,
that's all she wrote. Air Force beats Ole Miss by the score of 9-3 in this 8th Independence Bowl football game. Will return to Independence Stadium in Shreveport, Louisiana, with a final score: Air Force 9, Ole Miss 3.